I got it out though, it's out! Oh, YouTube! Welcome back for another episode. This week we are doing the pair valve. If you don't know what the pair valve is, I drew a little picture. And it's not the greatest picture, but it'll get the job done. So, what is a pair valve? What is it? Like, what is it? During your cycle of your piston, that's the piston, these are two valves. You have air coming in, and then you have your exhaust pipe. When the compression happens, the cylinder obviously is filled with exhaust. Piston pushes the exhaust up, the valve opens, and the exhaust comes out. At that time, when you let go of the throttle, the ECU tells a little solenoid that goes, opens right up, and it diverts air. This is a little solenoid, it's a bad picture, but that's a solenoid. Air will get diverted from the air box and go through the solenoid, mix with the exhaust, and go out the exhaust pipe. As we say in the field, the solution to pollution is dilution. So all that the pair valve does is for emissions, the exhaust is mixed with air and it's diluted out of the exhaust pipe. But the same exhaust always comes out of the exhaust pipe anyways, so by having the air flow through that, you're diluting the air and it's safer for the environment. Whatever. However, with the pair valves, when the pair valve opens and the air gets pushed out, the exhaust and the air gets pushed through the pipe, you get that deceleration pop from the previous video. I will show you here. That's the decel pop. Like this. Like this. And that sound that you're hearing is the air and the exhaust mixing together as it's flowing out. Why do you want to delete the pair valve? Because it helps the environment. Sure, whatever. No, but the reason why I want to delete do the pair valve delete the pair valves is that because I have the short exhaust gonna get put on, and I'm doing a cone air intake. By blocking off the pair valves, you get a little bit more performance once you take the bike to a dyno. And eventually, like I've been saying for a while now, that's what I want to do. I want to get the bike, when all the motor mods are on, I want to take the bike to the shop, get it properly dynoed, get more power. That's why you want to do that. I will put a link in the description below. I went online on the eBays. There's kits by Smart Moto. There are a lot of pair valve delete kits online. Some of them have just the plates, which is a little cheaper. But this kit was about 50 bucks. Comes with more hardware, more like a complete kit. So, off of the motor, the ECU switch, you get a little plug. You get a little coupling for the air intake hose. There's a hose that needs to get blocked off. And it also comes with washers and a bolt set. This is what the plates look like. Again, there are all kinds of companies out there that make them. This is a common mod that people do for the Fury, also the VTX, the Sabres, the 1300 line, and I'm sure there's other motorcycle companies that make pair valves as well, and I'm sure they have delete kits as well. But here's the plate, which is nice. You don't see this because it's underneath the motor. It's kind of involved to get these put on, but we shouldn't have an issue. We've got to take the gas tank off and get to the top of the motor. And when we do the pair valve delete, a lot of hoses and cables are going to come out with it. Let's get started! How high can we go? 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 Lock her down, pin out. Okay, first step. We gotta take off the seat so we can get to the bolt that's on the bottom of the gas tank, because the gas tank has to come off. So righty tight, lefty loose. My little Ziploc baggie, because you know that's what I do. I Ziploc stuff. Oh, it makes it easier. I'm just gonna write seat bolt, even though I know what they are. It's better to just do this anyways. Seat bolt. Seat bolt, seat belt, seat bolt. Yeah, off comes that. Put my seat in the parts cart. Oh, that's good. In case you didn't know, the seat bolts are hex heads number 5s, and the gas tank here are 10 mil, both sides. So we're going to just do that. Take off the nut, BS nut. Lift the tank, pull this bolt out. Come on. Ooh, okay. Take the bolt, your nut, put it back together. Make a little bag for that. Keep that back there for now. And ow. Busting my shit on the kickstand. Whoa. Here you got your fuel lines here, but not a shut off. So if I pop those off, fuel's gonna just start running right out. Ooh, okay. Ooh, oh, shit. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, because there's little gas in there. I'm gonna disconnect this and swing the tank to the side. Oh, please stay put. So you could probably do it with the tank on. However, I went in ahead and then put things back together just to show you if, you know, how to get into it, at least where the pair valves are. So let me do that first. Let me actually show you. I took out these 4 screws, but the side pieces, they just pop out. So you gotta be somewhat careful. Ugh. They won't break. It's just, you know, in case you're a little nervous about it. Ugh. Just go carefully, that's all. And you do actually have to use a good bit of force on it. So, because it's those rubber mounted grommets. Put that in the parts cart. Ooh, careful. Good thing that they're pretty difficult to get off, because they don't want to go flying while you're riding, right? That's the best part. Be careful, don't scratch it up. Even though they're plastic, Honda always does a good job with the chrome look on the plastics. I'm gonna leave this one on for now, but at least here we have a better shot at the pair valve. Right here. Right there. Right there. Off with the tank, he says. That's what I say. Wiggle the tank. Ooh. Oh! Note in the video, seafoam green to the back, green to the front. There are 2 different color wires. Ow, that's 1. That's 2. Carefully! Grab my pliers. Oh, bitty. Oh, here we go. Bring that back. Bring that one back. One more. I cannot see. Shit, this is awkward. Fuel leaking out. Oh, that one's okay. I got this little thing. Slid it down. It should come off now. It's right here. Come on. Woo! The tank is free. Okay, got a funnel in there. We'll see what happens. Grab a towel and we'll lay it down and continue. Next thing, remove the hardware. Ooh, that's 1. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. All right. Oof. Definitely have to take off the back. Ooh. But the hose comes off the plate. Front and the back, like we did. Then it goes to a connector piece. The solenoid is actually right here. So there's 3 hoses all together. You have your front pair valve hose, your rear pair valve hose, and you have the hose right here from the air box. Right here is the solenoid. See that little cable? So you gotta unclip that, do the front do the back and the airbox hoses. Get some pick action. They're tight in there, man. Ugh. I'm struggling to try to find this because the instructions that came with the kit were kind of vague, but the solenoid, for whatever reason, I couldn't move out. Well, underneath this cable here, I unhooked it from this tab, moved it out of the way, found a nut, a screw. I said, F it, let's just undo it and see what happens. As soon as I undid that, the solenoid dropped right down, which was not in the instructions. There, take the screw out, solenoid popped right down. Little finagling. Okay, so I went ahead and just pulled all the hoses I could reach. They have like little elbows and 90s and whatnot just to get to this stupid thing, but the screw does have to come out. The thing drops down, and here I have better access to the clip, and I should be able to pry this off, hopefully. That's how it goes. I don't want to break this thing and I'm gonna be pissed. Come on. Dang. Oh, what the shit? Getting aggravated, man. Oh my god, it's a fuck clip. For fuck's sake. Damn it. What the fucking shit? Why is the simplest things the hardest to do? This is like a 10-minute job. Now I've got to be 50 minutes. Goddamn needle nose. Right apart. I got it out though. It's out. Hell, man. Airbox time. Needle nose are your best friends at this job. This is everything that you have to pull out. This line goes to the front valve. This line goes to the back valve. And this line goes to the airbox. This is the vent solenoid. The reason why I got the kit is it seemed more complete, and I'm glad that I did, because the computer is gonna wanna know when the solenoid needs to be open and closed, and they made a jumper. So this will simply just clip right into where the solenoid pack came from. Deleted. Perfect. And I'll figure out I'll mount that up higher. Use a friggin' zip tie or something, just get it up and out of the way. So now all the hosing is out. We'll move on to removing the plates for the pair valves. Ugh. Pop that. Number one. Ooh, it is on there. This little flappy dappy goes. I'm gonna leave that in there. And let's do the front now. The reason why I want to leave these in here is because it looks like it's got a little rubber gasket on there, and I'd like to keep that as much as possible. Actually, I might be able to use the stock. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the stock bolts just so I know that it's there. They're a little bit longer, and I think that would be a little bit better. I'll save that other hardware in case I want to do something else. Yeah, so I'm going to use the stock ones left. They're a little bit longer, and the nuts and bolts I'm just going to throw in my little extra nut and bolt bin in case I lose something or I need a quick bolt or something. I have enough product. I have enough supplies. I'll have the logo facing this way. So the next time I'm in there, I'll be like, ooh, look at that. Look how nice. Look how nice I lined up my logos. The next time I'm pulling the motor apart or whatever. All right. Tight, tight. Okay. Oh, recap. Tank off. Drain the gas if you have some. Undo the 2 hoses from the pair valves. Follow the hoses back to the little solenoid bit. Take the Phillips screw once the tank is off. Undo that. Comes down. Slide the solenoid out. Unclip the clip. In the kit provided, put the jumper clip on. The new valves on. Tighten those down. And then the last bit is just... the kit also comes with a little cap. A rubber cap. And what that does is that clips onto the airbox. You do not need to take this off. I only did that just to see where the hose went, and this is where it comes in from the airbox, but this little clip goes right over that little hole right there. Doodad there. Get a little moist. And that's it. Then just put the tank back on and hook up your hoses and you're all set. I slipped on the little cap and now I grab the old doodad there, spring clip, and just slip it over and let that go. That way I know that won't ever come off and we're secure. Just simply clip the tank back on, put the panels, the side pieces on, and we'll go for a ride and we'll see what it sounds like. Oh, also, before I forget, I took the cable from the solenoid, the new jumper we had. I'm gonna pull it up top so it's over here, because this is the top of the cylinder, obviously this can get pretty warm. So I'm gonna grab the cable that I pulled out from earlier, push it back underneath the clip, and I will have this dangle through here so they can't fall through and get melted or whatnot. And you have your 3 fuel lines here, and you have in the order that they're bent for the indicator for when you're low on fuel. And it goes like this. The lighter of the greens goes to the back, but I'll be able to tell because they're like that. So let me get the tank on and we'll do that. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, it's clip 1, that's clip 2. The pliers on and lock this one up. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, make sure they're properly snug. Oh. This piece. Lock in there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, she's all back to normal. We'll go ahead and bring her down, warm her up. Warm her up and we'll go for a spin. We'll see how she sounds with the D-cell pop eliminated. Now, I did love that aggressive sound from the D-cell pop. It sounded really, really cool. It's like my signature thing, especially coming back down in my neighborhood. Everybody knows who I'm coming down. My niece will run to the window because she lives next door and be like, there's Uncle Fifi rolling down the street. Shout out to Joanna. Uncle Fifi loves you. Anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and take her for a quick spin. And oh, I'm so excited. Let's see what she sounds like. All right, I'll be right back. She should be warmed up now. What these pipes D-cell pop sounds like.
you hear it coming down slow, like that. Other times you hear now it's just she's purring. See, I'm not getting it helps. It's a slight difference. Knowing now that it's going to help improve the dyno, I mean, that's good enough, and it still retains some of that sound, which I absolutely love to hear. Woo! Snaking with no hands. Snaking with no hands. Yeah, man. I'm happy with that. I really am happy with that. Hi, Joanna. Hey. Hi, Pee-Pee. So we still get a little pop. That's just normal motor sound. The pop for me definitely is eliminated. Huh? How is that, man? Whoopah! Whoopah! All right. Man. That's awesome. We're all set, man. That's today's video. Guys, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Definitely helps me out in the algorithm. Tell your friends, tell your family, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, little ring-a-ding-a-ding. Let me know, or let you know when I do another quick video, fast video, long video. You guys let me know what else you want to see. You guys know what to do. Keep watching. Do what you do. All right. Peace.